Yoga. So today we will deal with yoga as a relaxation therapy. So yoga is an ancient practice that involves physical postures, concentration and deep breathing. These physical postures are known as asanas, and the deep breathing exercises or the breathing techniques that are used in yoga are known as pranayama. The yoga promotes relaxation, it enhances the flow of energy, and the flow of energy is known as prana. So basically yoga is based on the philosophy of body and mind unity. Yoga also improves your balance and flexibility of the body. Now we'll see the definition of yoga. So what is yoga? So basically yoga is defined as the therapy that uses physical postures, breathing techniques and meditation to promote relaxation, calmness and well-being. In yoga is basically a therapy, like relaxation therapy, in which it has physical postures, deep breathing techniques and meditation. Meditation means concentration, concentrating on a particular thing, and it promotes relaxation, calmness and well-being. What are the indications of yoga? Who can do yoga, or for what we can do yoga? So first one is physical fitness. Obviously for your physical fitness, if you want to be physically fit, you should do yoga. The next one is musculoskeletal functioning. For the better functioning of your muscles, of your skeleton muscles, your bones, you need to do yoga. The third one is cardiovascular diseases. Now, cardiovascular diseases like the diseases which are related to heart or the blood vessels, you can say. So, for example, let's say hypertension. Hypertension is one of the cardiovascular diseases. The person suffering from hypertension should practice yoga. The fourth one is respiratory disorders. Now, respiratory disorders involves the lungs or the respiratory system. So, the example is asthma. It is yoga is very beneficial for asthma patients. The next one is diabetes mellitus. The last one is pregnancy, but only in the first trimester of the pregnancy. A woman who's pregnant can practice yoga, but only in the first trimester. We'll see why afterwards. Now, moving on to the prerequisites for yoga. What are the points to remember before practicing yoga? The very first one is below 12 years, yoga should not yoga posture should not be practiced for a long time. So the children who are below 12 years should not practice yoga for a very long time. The next one says the best time for yoga is early morning hours. So when you wake up early morning, then it is the best time to practice yoga. Third point says that it should be practiced empty stomach. Yes. So when you are doing yoga, make sure that your empty stomach. Your stomach is not full, you have not eaten. Yoga can only be practiced empty stomach. Fourth point says it should be the spacious, airy, clean, bright, and away from loud noise. The area where you're practicing should be spacious, airy, clean, bright, and away from loud noise. The fifth point says clothes should be comfortable and loose. So whatever clothes you're wearing, it should not be tight, it should be loose, and you should feel comfortable. The sixth point says women should not practice yoga who are in their menstruation or who are pregnant. So in indications we have seen the women who are pregnant can practice yoga, and here it is not advised to do so. So basically only in the first trimester yoga is advised to do, but after that you cannot practice yoga because it involves many physical postures. The next point is menstruation. So basically many females suffers from dysmenorrhea, pain in the lower abdomen. So if they practice yoga in their menstruation, it will increase their pain. It will increase the pain in the lower abdomen. It will because of the postures, pressure will be put, and it will lead to pain in the lower abdomen. Now we will see the different types of yoga. The first one is Bhujangasana. So Bhujangasana is also known as Cobra pose. It has many benefits like increasing your back flexibility. It also strengthens your spine. It stretches your chest and lungs. This Bhujangasana is more beneficial for asthma patient. It helps in relieving stress and fatigue. The next one is Dhanurasana. Dhanurasana is also known as the bow pose. It is a back, it is a bending asana, and it gives maximum stretch on the abdomen and the sides of the abdomen. Okay, and it helps in shedding and burning the fats on your abdomen. So you can say if you have a tummy, if you have a lot of fat on your tummy, you have to practice this if you want to burn. All right, so this was the two Bhujangasana and Dhanurasana. The third one is Tadasana. Tadasana is known as the mountain pose. This pose teaches to stand with a majestic steadiness like a mountain, as the name says. It helps in correcting your body posture and it strengthens your spine. The fourth type of yoga is Vrikshasana. So, Vriksh means tree, right? So, it is also known as tree pose. This tree pose or Vrikshasana, it helps in improving your balance and strengthens your leg and back. The fifth yoga is Navasana. So Navasana is known as the boat pose. Nav means now. So from that it is also known as the boat pose. This boat pose or the Navasana, this strengthens your abdomen, hip flexors and the spine. The sixth one is Shavasana. So Shav means the dead body, and the dead body is also known as corpse. So this pose is also known as the corpse pose. So it is like lying down like a corpse, like a dead body. So this is used for relaxation at the end. This type of yoga is practiced at the very end when you want to end your yoga session. So this pose is for that, for relaxation. The seventh one is Paschimottanasana. So this pose or this type of yoga, in this your back stretches very nicely. So it is known as back stretching pose. It helps to calm the mind and relieve depression and stress. The eighth type of yoga is known as Padmasana. So Padmasana is also called as the lotus pose or the lotus position. In this you have to sit cross-legged like a lotus in a cross-legged manner. It stretches your knees and your ankles and helps in calming your mind. The next one is Trikonasana. Trikon, triangle. Triangle in Hindi is known as Trikon. Okay, so it is known as triangle pose. This pose stretches your legs and your torso. It mobilizes your hip and promote deep breathing. The next one is Chakrasana. So chakra means the wheel. Therefore, it is called a wheel pose. The wheel pose. In this asana, In this yoga, the body is bent from the waist sideways, and in this asana is like resembling a wheel. Therefore, it is known as chakrasana. It improves your waist pain. The next one is utkatasana. Utkatasana is also called the chair pose. So you have to sit like a chair, you can say. It is a low squatting asana. So you have to squat, but not completely squat. It's a low squatting asana which increases your willpower and the muscle of your strength. I mean the strength of your muscles. Now moving on to contraindications. First one is pregnancy. As I have told you, we'll see why. So after the first trimester, the woman has a big bump. So can you do that, or can a woman do these kind of asanas or these kind of poses with that bump? No, obviously no. So pregnancy is contraindicated after first trimester. The next one is menstruation, as we have discussed earlier, because of the pain, because it puts pressure on your lower abdomen. The third one is sciatica. Sciatica means the pain in your sciatic nerves. So if you have that pain, you should not do yoga. The next